I have 2 cats. I love cats. And if they were sewers, one of them for sure would be a sewing diva. So, the other one's a guy. He's like, oh well, whatever. Okay. All right. Try to do that. Okay, I'm going to bring these back. I'm going to do a little inking. And let's see, what else can I ink? I can ink this, because I'm going to use that. And let's see. I can... I can ink some of this stuff. I'm going to use that. And I can ink this and get that done right away. And that way I have lots to ink so I can tell you a squirrel story. When I was a little girl, we had a squirrel in our neighborhood that would come right up to you, and you could feed it. It would sit. I have pictures of it sitting on my little brother's shoulder. And I don't know why it trusted humans so much, but it did. And I was probably, I don't know, let's see, about 12, maybe 11. And I have a sister. I have 4 sisters and 3 brothers, or 3 sisters and 3 brothers. I'm one of the girls. And my sister, who's a year younger than I am, and I decided that Buddy, what we call the squirrel, was so nice that we should get it into our house and we should make it a pet. And so we laid little piles of peanuts or something like that up and had the front door open. Of course, my parents were not home at the time, and we laid little piles to kind of get Buddy into the house. Now, when we got him into the house, I'll do the other side when I've got this glued on. When we've got him into the house, we shut the door, which totally freaked him out, and he started running all over the house. And while he was running through the house, he was going to the bathroom everywhere, leaving a huge mess behind. Now, by this time, we realized that this was not a very bright thing to do. Mom's gonna kill us when she gets home. And how are we gonna get the squirrel? Because when we went by it, it just ran away from us. So what we finally came up with was we opened the front door back up, and we kind of, one of us stayed on one side of the hallway, and the other one went and chased the squirrel toward it, so that when it got there, the one by the hallway scared it out the door. And that was the last time we saw Buddy. He said, forget this human stuff. I am not coming. I am not going near a human again. And he might have even packed up and left and went to a different neighborhood, because we never saw him again. And when my mom, one time when she was older, she was in the hospital, and my sister Mary and I, the one who did Buddy the squirrel, we decided, we were very quietly talking. We were in a darkened hospital room, and we thought Mom was sleeping. And we started reminiscing about her childhood. And we were talking about Buddy the squirrel and what we had done. We got in a lot of trouble, not intentionally, but we were talking about Buddy the squirrel, and we got done, and all of a sudden from the hospital bed, my mom goes, "I almost killed you girls." So that's one of the things that I remember from my childhood. And only one squirrel story. Okay, so let's see. I think what I will do is kind of finish these pockets. Again, this was one from the mask making. Let's see. Thought the color worked well with that one. I'm going to use a little. Oh, put it in there. I'm just going to put some glue on here and lay some cheesecloth, coffee dye cheesecloth down. My sister-in-law crocheted me these all kinds of little fun flowers and things. So I'm going to put one of these on here. Again, I'm using Fabri-Tac so that it sticks. I'm going to put that on there. And then I think a little button in the middle would be good. And another pocket done. Let them dry. Okay. This one could actually be done because it has a back and it's on a card. So I'm going to count that done. And this has to be coffee. Have coffee paper on the back of it. And so does this one. So I'll do that a little later. And let's see, I think I'm going to put this is going to be something like this. This one I wrapped some blue thread because I thought that would look cute. And I have an old snap. Maybe I'll put that on here somewhere. What does that look like? I have this too I could use. That might work. Let's see. Little sari silk bowl, I think. This is a little old, rusty, really big hook from a Hook and Eye. I think that would look cute like that. So I think I'll glue some of that on. And I am so glad to be seeing the end of 2020. This has been quite a year, hasn't it? I sometimes suffer with depression. It has not been a good year for me. But I'm glad to be alive. My depression never gets rid of that. Very happy. And doing some of this type of thing really helps. I had this little piece of sari silk left over and I thought, I'll just make a little bow, and I was going to use it on something else, and it's been sitting on my desk ever since because I decided not to. So I think that'll be cute on there. And cute? Sometimes I put too much stuff on and my my books get a little alligator mouth, but I've been trying to remember to make bigger spines so that that doesn't happen. I think I'll put this on here. Let's cut it a little bigger and cut it off when it dries so that I can make sure it goes right to the edge. I could have used the other stuff for that, but oh well. Let's see, I think I'll put that on. I love using things that I find in estate sales and thrift sales and all of that type of thing. So this was just in with some buttons. Get this one on. This one was on like some little gold paper. And all it was the snap. It kind of goes with the gold if it shows through at all. There. Cut it from the back. I'm so glad I made a bunch of these because I really love using them. It's so nice to have them. Okay, I also decided I was going to put, I have had some coffee dyed paper doily, and so I folded it so it's not quite even like this, and then in half, and I'm going to put that on a page. If I go like this, let's see. If I go like this and put it on a page like this, I get a pocket, a double pocket on this side. I glue just along the bottom and top. And then when you turn the page, I have another double pocket. So I'm going to be having to decorate those. I'll do one side now. I found this little snippet that I made one day. I had these little cardboard things, so I just used it as a base and got a bunch of lace. I'll make some of those on camera one day. So, and I still have to do the other side, but I have to pull some stuff out. Yeah, that won't show up very good. Let's see, digging through my stuff. Got lots of things I could put. From one of the button things that I got, somebody had used ribbon like this to put, to sew buttons onto. It's sewed on there so that the buttons that were alike or something would stay on there. The ribbon itself is kind of disintegrating, but let's see, here's some black buttons too, so pretty. But anyway, the ribbon is disintegrating. Does that show up on there? It's a needle. Looks like maybe it's early plastic. No, that doesn't, I don't like that. Is that too much? Maybe not. It'll show up better on something else, though. Mm-hmm. I need 3 things. I need something else. What else? What else could I put on there? Yeah, redundant. Okay, I'm thinking, so I stopped talking. Thinking and I stopped talking. Maybe something like this. I'll put a little floss on that. What color should I do? Yellow. Tan. Add a little color, I think. In 1980, I started quilting. But before that, I did every other craft. And I did a lot of cross stitch. So I have tons of floss. I have a cross stitch I was working on when I learned how to quilt that is still not finished. And I was going to work on it in the summertime. It's up in Wisconsin at our camper. We didn't go to Wisconsin this year. That's where we used to live, and I live in Florida now. My son is here. So we moved here. We lost our other son in Wisconsin to cancer, colon cancer. Found out he had it on his 36th birthday. Died at age 39, leaving his daughter behind. And he was divorced, so we had him at our house for the last, once he got sick, we just had him move in with us. So when he died, we decided to move down here with our other son, where our other son is. And we're so glad we did. This is too big. And I know I started saying that for a reason. I kind of got off track. I think that'll be cute. Put that on. All right. When I glue on something like this, I have to be careful that I'm not gluing through the holes and making my pocket glued together. So I will put something in there and make sure that that didn't happen once I get this on. Well, I know what I was talking about, my cross stitch. I left it up in Wisconsin at our camper where we usually go in the summertime. And of course we didn't go up there, so it's still there, undone. I thought it would be something good to leave, and I like to work on crafts all the time when I'm up there. And make sure that that's not stuck together. And that would be, yeah, that's good. That would be something good to work on, and so I left it there. Oh well. Hopefully it'll get done. Another day. Another day. When we go up there, we're trying to bring things back with us, because I think we'll only keep going up there a couple of more years. So we are trying not to take too many things up with us so that we can have more room to bring things back. So I'm going to be gluing these onto paper, and then I'll be sewing that one. But I think I'll stop here for now. These are the things that I finished. Pockets and some tags. So thank you for joining me today while I crafted. Thank you for subscribing, and hopefully I'll be making a lot more videos coming up, and I hope you'll join me. This is Carol at Friendly Quail again, saying